Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to teach you how to create an expense report in Google Sheets. This is a practical way to track your spending, organize receipts, and keep your finances in order, whether it's for personal use or business reimbursements. First, open your browser and navigate to workspace.google.com. Once there, log into your Google account using your credentials. This will bring you to your Google Workspace dashboard where you can access all your productivity tools. Now that you're on the dashboard, you have two options. You can either create a brand new spreadsheet by clicking on the blank spreadsheet option, or if you already have an existing spreadsheet you'd like to use, simply click on that. For this tutorial, we'll assume you're starting fresh with a new sheet. Once your spreadsheet is open, it's time to set up the structure. Start by inputting column headers in the first row. Type date in cell A1, description in B1, category in C1, and amount in D1. These headers will organize your data and make it easy to read at a glance. Now, let's populate the sheet with some sample data. In the date column, input the dates when your expenses occurred. For example, you might enter dates like January 15th or February 3rd, depending on when you made each purchase. Next, move to the description column and input details about each expense. For instance, you could write travel international, food on travel, and souvenirs. This helps you remember exactly what each expense was for when you review it later. In the category column, organize your expenses by type. Input categories like yearly travel, food expenses, and other expenses. Categorizing helps you see where your money is going and makes it easier to analyze your spending patterns. Then, in the amount column, input the actual dollar amounts for each expense. Be precise with these numbers since they'll be used to calculate your total spending. Once you've entered all your expenses, scroll down to the lowest part of your table. Here, you'll want to merge cells A and B in the row just below your last entry. To do this, highlight both cells, right-click, and select Merge Cells. Then type Total in this merged cell. This creates a clear label for your sum. Now comes the important part, calculating your total. In the amount column next to total, input the formula equals sum, open parenthesis. Then click and drag to select the range of all the amounts you've entered above. Close the formula with a closing parenthesis and hit Enter. This formula will automatically add up all your expenses and display the total. To make your expense report look more professional, highlight the entire table and click on the border icon at the top of the toolbar. From the drop-down menu, select All Borders. This adds clean lines around every cell, making your report easier to read. Next, let's center align your headers. Highlight all the header cells in the first row, then click on the text alignment icon in the toolbar. Select Center to position your headers neatly in the middle of each cell. Finally, add some color to make your headers stand out. With the headers still highlighted, click on the bucket icon, which is the fill color tool, and choose a color that appeals to you. This visual distinction helps separate your headers from the data below, and that's it. You've successfully created a functional expense report in Google Sheets that tracks your spending, calculates totals automatically, and looks professional. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.